what to see, what to rent, and what to skip. It's Movie Reviews with Ryan J.
There it is. Yes, we are very excited Ryan J is here because we're in the heart of the big movie season, and we want to know which ones to see in the theaters, especially over the holidays right now. Welcome back, Ryan.
The cutest couple. Look at
I know.
Ryan and me with my scarf and his tie. Isn't that so cute?
That's okay. I'll
and look
stay
our
over
little
here.
Yeah, you stay over there. And look, our movie cards today are like matching too.
They match always. That's
I love
really
that.
cute.
Yeah, you look adorable
Thanks.
today.
Hi, Ryan.
Like
Tell your mom
always.
again thanks for these.
I will. She's watching right now, so
Okay.
hi,
Yay,
Mom.
hi Margot.
Thanks,
for the
Margot.
scarves. We love them.
All right, let's get her started, right? American Hustle.
Yes, 13 Critics' Choice Movie Awards nominations, 7 Golden Globe nominations in all the major categories. Director, Best Picture, all 4 actors nominated. This is one of the best movies of the year for good reason. It's just on a whole other level compared to other movies this year.
Okay, so who's in it?
This has Christian Bale and Amy Adams and Jennifer Lawrence and Bradley Cooper, and it's directed by David O. Russell, who did Silver Linings Playbook last year.
I was going to say Jennifer Russell and Bradley Cooper together again.
Jennifer
Right,
Lawrence.
exactly.
What did I just say?
Russell.
Yeah.
Jennifer Lawrence.
It's
Jennifer,
the director's
yeah, sorry.
Russell. Yeah, but
Jennifer
right.
Lawrence and Bradley Cooper, sorry, together again.
Exactly, and Christian Bale and Amy Adams together again in his other movie, The Fighter. So he brings them all together and creates such movie magic. There's such beautiful flow and pans and camera work. The story is incredible. It's just such a winner of a film.
I'm kind of obsessed with Amy and Jennifer Lawrence. So can you pick who's better? Are either one more standout than the
I
other?
have an opinion. I mean, they're both getting a lot of buzz, and Jennifer is brilliant at what she does in this film, but I feel like it's just kind of one note. She does her one attitude and nails it brilliantly, but Amy shows so much color and so much complexity under the surface of her character, so I think Amy's a little bit better in this movie, but interestingly, Jennifer is getting more buzz.
Because she's so hot right now.
Yeah, with the Hunger Games and everything else. What about the 70s? What's your feeling? What's your take on it?
It's amazing. The music in this movie and the costumes and the hair. I mean, the comb over on Christian Bale and he gained 60 pounds. And even like the Jerry curl perm on Bradley Cooper. And he still looks hot with that hair, right? But it's just fantastic. It makes you want to go to a disco.
Okay.
Well, it's like Matthew McConaughey got so skinny for his role in the movie about AIDS.
Dallas Buyers Club.
Dallas Buyers Club. And then he put on 60 pounds. So often it seems like Oscar contenders do transformations to their bodies.
Exactly. They go all out, and it pays off because they're really brilliant roles.
So I'm guessing this is
See it, please. See it in the theaters. You want to stay on top of this one because it's a big contender.
Awesome.
Saving Mr. Banks, PG-13.
Yes, and this is the one where Tom Hanks plays Walt Disney, and Emma Thompson is the author of Mary Poppins, and it's all about the glimpse into Disney magic and putting that movie together that almost didn't happen because it was so complicated.
So how are they?
Yeah.
Great. This is also up for Critics' Choice Movie Award and Golden Globe Best Picture, and Emma Thompson for Best Actress, and she's phenomenal. I mean, Tom Hanks becomes Walt Disney, and Emma plays such complexity in a very hardened character, but brings a lot of sympathy to the role.
Do you feel like the trailer for this movie is somewhat misleading?
Absolutely, and it's because if you watch the trailer or the TV commercials, you think the whole movie is just about Walt Disney and P.L. Travers, the Mary Poppins author, but really, 50% of the film is flashback about the author's childhood, where Colin Farrell plays her father, and that's half the movie. And I didn't like that part of the movie as much as all the Disney stuff, but it's still really beautifully done.
Okay, since it's Disney, is there music that's really great to this?
Absolutely. So you see like the Sherman Brothers who wrote all the music for Mary Poppins, you see them coming up with and conceiving of the songs for that movie, and those songs and those melodies are so iconic, so whenever you hear those themes interwoven into the Saving Mr. Banks theme, that's when you really become emotional and get into this movie, and it's wonderfully done.
Who directed it?
This is directed by John Lee Hancock, who did The Blind Side that Sandra Bullock won Best Actress for a few years ago.
Okay.
So you know he's really good at eliciting great performances from his actors, and he did it here once again.
Can you choose if he's better in this or Captain Phillips?
I like him a little better in Captain Phillips.
You
I
do?
mean, and he's getting the nominations for Captain Phillips.
Yeah.
You know, that's where he hasn't been nominated. I would have put him in the Best Supporting Actor category as Walt Disney here. He has a monologue at the end of this film that's brilliant, but this is a see it. It's a really wonderful film, and especially even if you don't like Disney, it's worth it.
It looks good.
Yeah.
Okay, your next movie, Inside, did you say it?
Llewyn.
Yes. Llewyn Davis.
Yes, and this is the new movie from the Coen brothers. Again, getting all the Best Picture nominations. Oscar Isaac is in the lead role, getting an actor nomination. I like the Coen brothers. Normally, they are known for edgy, violent, gritty.
Fargo.
Yeah, Fargo, No Country for Old Men. But this one is so mundane and boring. I was really disappointed in it.
Oh, wow.
Really? That's surprising me. So it's still nominated, though, isn't it?
It is nominated, and I'm clearly in the minority thinking that here. But what's really annoying to me about this movie, unlike most movies, there's a great story. And the story here doesn't go anywhere. There's no explanation or motivation or story arc for the characters in this film.
Okay.
They're angry at each other, and you don't know why. They're behaving one way, but you don't know what happened in their past and why they're behaving that way. And it's not confusing, it's just mundane and boring. And by the time the movie ends, I was like, why? You know, there's 2 hours of my life I'm not going to get back.
I totally get that. That's how I feel when I see a bad movie, too. Is there anything you did like about it, though?
Yes, the music is actually quite good. It focuses on folk music, and some of them are songs we do know, and Oscar Isaac in the lead role is very good. Justin Timberlake in a supporting role, when he sings, is good.
Okay.
Carey Mulligan is really good. John Goodman's quite funny in the film, and he's, you know, a regular in Coen Brothers movies.
Is this a rented?
This is a rented.
Rented.
Because it's worth it to see for, you know, its Oscar worthiness, but not really in the theater.
Okay. Gotcha.
The long-awaited Anchorman 2.
The legend continues. And I was so thrilled and honored, Tiffany, to have you contribute with me on my website for this, because you love the first Anchorman.
Loved it. It's one of my favorite. I think it's a classic instantly. So
Yeah.
This is good. So talk about what you thought, and we'll kind of...
Yeah, I loved this one. I mean, it was fun. It was funny and good, but I think you agree with me, not as good as the first one.
No, not as good as the first one. But are they ever?
No, especially in the comedy genre, it's really hard to do a sequel and make it better than the first. So I think it's good, but there are some really great standout things in this.
Like Brick.
Yes.
His character is what, Steve
Carell.
Steve Carell, and he's hilarious. I think he's the best character in the whole thing. He does, like, his acting just with a simple smile or the faces he makes literally is what had me laughing the hardest.
It's true, and I love how they brought in Kristen Wiig as a love interest for him this movie, and they have great chemistry together, and they really are stand-up performers in this film. But there's also tons of amazing cameos. I mean, you have like Vince Vaughn and Tina Fey and Amy Poehler and Kirsten Dunst and Kanye West and Harrison Ford, and it's like the list goes on and on. It's kind of overwhelming with all the great cameos.
Well, they all know how popular Anchorman 1 was, so it's like they're all like trying to get on the bandwagon, probably.
Yeah, Tiffany and I were speculating, could you imagine Will Ferrell just making phone calls and be like, hey, I'm doing the sequel, you want to come play for a day? And they're like, sure.
Right.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Okay, we're out of time, but I want to know what you thought of Christina Applegate.
She's not in it too much, you know. I thought she's great, but she wasn't that funny. They didn't make her funny in this one. So this is still a see it, because we had a lot of fun. It's not an Oscar contender, but a lot of fun.
It's awesome. I got to review it on his website too, so you can still like Ryan J on Facebook, follow him on Twitter, and for the full movie review on Anchorman and all the other movies, check out his website. It's ryanjreviews.com. You can see what we really thought.
And tune in Monday, because Ryan's going to be filling in for Tiff, who's going to be taking a vacation to see family. So looking forward to seeing it. We're going to color coordinate our outfits again.
You can wear this scarf, and he can wear that one.
Oh, perfect. There you go.
Scarves only.
Thanks, Ryan.
Thanks.
Great to see you.